let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she gets a
impossible
gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like, you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh, God.
Oh.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or
let's
could.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge
week.
it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014, they need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
It was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No.
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you
that.
want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia. What if their tail is just naturally bushy?
Then they're naturally alert.
That's not what bright-eyed and bushy-tailed means.
What's it mean then?
Well, I know what it means, but I don't think that a bushy tail.
I think it's incidental.
What?
What?
Like it doesn't. The fact that they have a bushy tail means nothing to the fact that they're bright-eyed.
Okay. Okay. I guess so. Yeah.
So here's the deal: when our cat Snickers, who is a short-haired black cat, when she has a bushy tail, I can guarantee she's not bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Well,
She's scared
she's-
the crap out of.
What
Is
is-
what she is.
Then her eyes
I
are
thought a
bright.
bushy tail was just a bushy tail. Like Snickers' tail is not bushy because she's short-haired. Nigeria's tail is bushy.
Yeah, so she's naturally bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But the phrase bright-eyed and bushy-tailed means like you better come in, you better be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, you better be
Awake and alert.
awake, alert, ready to go.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
You're like a
I'm
lot of
trying-
Can't
energy.
you be awake like when Snickers is awake and ready? Her tail still ain't bushy.
Oh, have you seen You're Scared?
That's
Only
what
when
I'm
she-
trying to say. Is
only
it's
when
only
she bit the
bushy
crap
when
out
she's
of
like,
you.
poof.
Yeah, her tail's like wider than this microphone. It goes,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
it is. She
it
makes
is
herself look
out.
like a long-haired cat.
Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex?
This is episode 199, the last one before episode 200.
Good counting.
Yeah, that's a big milestone. Big deal.
Did you balance your broom last week?
No.
No? Oh my gosh. So Alex and
I-
Alex freaks out about this whole broom thing.
I thought it was hilarious the next day, though.
when everyone was doing the hoax.
When it was all proven, when it was debunked.
Yeah, see,
Do you
Alex
want to go get that broom right now?
grabbed our broom and put. Do you want me to do it right now?
Yeah.
You want to do it right now?
Yes, go do it.
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Before you go, are you trying to say that it's not debunked? Like you don't believe it?
I haven't tried it since that night.
You better go.
I
get
have.
it, Josh.
So yeah, and then that's
Oh,
where
you
it
took
is.
both pictures to put it on YouTube.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, so here's the thing. That's an angled broom. How does it just stand upright?
It has
Science.
It has the bristles for it. So you want me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay,
go put it
I'll
right
let
here,
go.
right
Okay,
in front of me.
Okay.
You might want to move your water just in case, because I think it's gonna fall.
As long as we don't wiggle the table, so I'll put it over here.
I want you to use just as much force as you did
What?
when
Okay, go ahead.
when you did it the last time.
No matter what you
I know,
said.
I can't do it. Just go get that.
All right. Right
So
back.
Brett, I found out through this broom challenge or NASA broom or whatever you want to call it that was going on. You don't have a broom.
No, I don't. I have very little uncarpeted area in my house.
Do you have a vacuum?
I have a vacuum, yes.
You do have a vacuum.
I just don't have a broom.
Have you ever had a broom?
I think so. But
I think that's just like one of the first things that I get. Like we have I guess in this apartment we have
you can't use a broom on carpet.
No, but like even for your bathroom, like that's how you get into like tiny little areas.
No. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I didn't.
All right. Here comes Josh with the broom. All right, go ahead and give it a try.
Am I doing it just like right
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Go on, keep going. He's trying to. Yeah, see, he has to try to set it up on the table. I got it to just stay there.
Maybe you should try then.
Look at this. Look, see, because this is what is supposed to happen. Is it's supposed to fall over because it's an angled broom.
No. See, hold on.
Oh, see. Look,
I'm gonna try it.
Yep, get it to work.
It's working.
No, it's not. It's falling.
Okay, hold on. I didn't have it balanced right.
I don't have it balanced right. Yeah, it's not working.
Boom! For the audio listeners,
Science!
Josh just made the broom stand on the table by itself.
It's not moving.
Whatever.
Should just leave it there.
No,
You
because
wanna
I don't
see
want
how
it
long
to
it
fall
stays
in
there the
my
rest?
face. Okay, take the broom down.
Are you
But
sure?
all right, did you feel?
So no, you want to know why? It's
What?
cut that way to do it. It's cut that way.
Okay, well then how come? Here, let me feel the broom. Right there. I don't know, because I swear.
Same feeling you got like 2 weeks, like.
I don't know. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Either way, I thought it was pretty darn cool.
No, you didn't just think it was cool. You flipped your shit, is what
Yeah,
you
you
did.
I did, because I thought it was like kind of like the egg thing. Have you ever done the equinox
I've
egg?
never done it,
You
but
can
I
do it
know of
anytime.
it.
You can do the equinox egg.
Yeah.
Do you want to go grab an egg?
It's not gonna work on the table right now.
Oh, it's not?
And
You have to be
the
on
whole
a
show trying to do it.
Yeah, no, this is an audio as well, Alex. You got to remember that.
So anyway, you posted all this crap on Twitter and Instagram, and
Yeah.
you were all excited. And the very next day, people on the internet was like, "Y'all are a bunch of idiots. You
Yeah,
can do this any day of
Do
the
it any
week."
day. Cut the way it is.
It's still pretty cool though.
It is pretty interesting.
Except it's not a single event. It can happen anytime, and it's just
whether or not it can happen at any time. I
it's
still
got
think it's
nothing to do with gravitational pull. It's all about balance.
Have you ever witnessed like a timely event? Like an event that's like, pretty darn solid, like witnessed it in person?
cool. Like an earthquake?
Like an eclipse or like
I'm sure I have.
something that's pretty darn historical.
I don't recall it.
Well, we've all seen Halley's Comet, right?
I was too young to remember.
No, we were really young.
Well,
but
yeah, we were pretty
I was
young.
in like kindergarten or first grade or something like that when
Right.
it happened.
Right. Yeah. No, but I like when we saw the eclipse, it's like, seeing things that are like cataclysmic like that. That's what this hoax was trying to be like. It's an equinox or whatever. This is a cataclysmic event. It only happens so often.
And it was quickly
Yeah.
debunked.
Pretty darn quick.
Either way, I thought it was pretty fun.
And you were like, "Oh my god. Oh my god."
And then people at Walmart were like,
I thought-
standing
Oh, that
thumbs
was
up,
cool,
down
I
though.
thought that was hilarious, by the way. I was
So-
like, man, I want to go somewhere where there's a bunch of brooms, like Dollar Tree or something.
long
and
as
just
they
put a
put
bunch
the-
of
The broom's back.
Yeah, just put a bunch of brooms all around and freak people out.
Because there's nothing dumber than just like having to clean up a bunch of brooms that are standing on their own.
Whatever. You probably have nothing else better to do if
Alex,
it's that late at night.
You obviously have not worked retail.
No kidding.
Gosh,
No, I haven't.
whenever we have a retail grievance, you're just like, well, I don't think it would be that big of an issue. Well, you obviously don't think it'd be that big of an issue because you never experienced the issues.
Nope.
That come with the job titles.
Nope.
No. So the broom is a hoax.
Either way.
Nope.
Whatever.
Cake is a lie.
Yes, it is.
Let's move on from
What
there,
do you
guys.
want to talk about next?
I don't care, man. You let's just.
Let's talk about Venmo. I didn't know you got. I thought I've brought up Venmo before, and you guys had no idea what it was.
We know
we've
what
known
Venmo
of
is.
it.
Maybe
We knew
it might have been my younger friends.
We found out what Venmo was by the first hour we were in California.
Right. Right.
Because you go to the beach and then you have so many people on the side of the beach going, hey, do you want my CD? And they pull you aside and like they try to sell you something. You're like, oh, I don't have any cash. Like, oh, don't you have Venmo?
Yeah.
Everybody, don't you have Venmo? Do you have Venmo? Oh, you can just go on your phone and get Venmo. Like, oh
Yeah,
my
right?
God, we got so sick within the
I
first
got
couple
really
hours of
upset
being
about
there.
it.
I was like, stop it.
So-
Not downloading Venmo.
So the one interesting thing that this is so weird. I don't know if I like it, but I thought that Venmo was, and this is my fault for not having this. I don't know if you can set these to private, but I have my connections of like all my contacts on Venmo. So I have friends. You can see
all the transactions.
all the
Yes,
transactions.
I feel that's so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
And
Like,
I
Josh
thought it was a
just-
private message. I sent some money to someone that we went to Florida with because they paid out for a couple of things for us, and I said, "Hey, Key West IOU, had a blast meeting you. I figured that was gonna be like more of just an interpersonal. It's public.
Yep.
Like great.
I think it's sometimes I'll look through them just to see because some people use just, emojis and some of them are funny.
Here's one: gas, caffeine, and the best goddamn roadhead. That's a message that someone.
Yeah,
That is out of context. I mean,
but why are we talking about Venmo?
because I've used it recently, a couple days ago for the
okay.
first time. I not necessarily used it. I connected my contacts to it, so I was able to see this thing.
Sure.
We used Venmo while we were down in Key West and did a few. There was a live band that was performing down there that offered songs with tips. So
I've used it if between me and Leila's mom, if if either of us need to send money to another, that's one way to do it. Apple has a similar service strictly on Apple.
for Apple Pay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this works fine. I've never had an issue with it. It's usually one business day to transfer money from Venmo to my bank account.
yeah,
Just a pretty cool service, really.
it is very nice. It's kind of
I go through our bank and do it.
so when Alex and I were in Chicago, my parents had to send us money from time to time just to help us through the
through
tough
like
times.
what
Send
Midwest
us
or
Western Union.
Western Union.
Yes,
Yes.
Western
Old school.
Union. Yeah.
This
Wire money.
is like a whole another thing because
Oh, yeah.
I had the same bank
Yeah.
type as they did, so they were able to put money in my account for a short period of time, but then eventually they weren't able to. So.
That's what I had my mom do. We had like my mom I think still has our checking account number, and she would actually physically go to the bank.
That's
when
how
I was
we
like,
memorized
Mom,
it.
I need a 20 in my account to last me through the weekend in Chicago, and she'd or hey, can you pay my cell phone bill for me and I'll pay you back when I get paid and kind of thing. And she'd go physically to the bank and give them my routing number and
There's that
donate
way.
money.
There is a
Gosh,
service.
It's
that-
so much different now.
There's a service that most banks have called Bill Pay, where you would set up someone as a payee,
Yep.
and it's just like an electronic check, basically.
Yeah, that's been around for a while.
But there's a thing through our bank that I've been using that our friend Jared, who like paid for a lot of stuff, like how we would pay him back for like our Airbnb and stuff. Since we share the same bank,
It just does a transfer.
but it's like some kind of thing called Zelle, I think it's called.
Okay.
And you pretty much just say, because he's part of my contacts already, it's already in my system, and it just says, hey, would you like to send money to Jared? Yep.
it's so different.
And then you just push click and it goes straight into his bank account.
The-
Not even a day, just boom, it's right there.
Yep.
Technology is like so open and like just different.
For standard transactions, it's
crazy.
You could get by with never going to
Right.
a bank. And
Absolutely. Oh yeah, no. Alex and I don't even think we keep our checks up to date anymore.
No, we
like
don't. Mm-mm.
we do
Hey,
all
they
of our
work. They work to
transactions
get the
online.
yeah. They work to get the rent paid, and
Well,
that's
I
all
mean,
I need.
Yeah, right.
I mean, most ATMs have cash and check deposit.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally, that's like you literally never have to walk in to a bank unless you wanted to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just a weird thing that's on the actual like the channel of on your Venmo main page on your friends list.
Yeah,
And
it's
there's,
just-
It's
like,
really weird to be like, okay, Josh gave
Here's
Brett $10,000.
here's one that says
Have a good night, man.
Natasha paid Delaney for those bitches.
Sounds like something else we put.
Finally found that gas station. Modelo's and groceries. That's what like people are just like saying. Like you can put comments on what you give when you give money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Childcare, Bloody Mary, XFL Sundays, being amazing. That's what people are saying. Like, okay, cool.
I think that's just,
It's interesting.
I don't know. I think it's pointless.
What? What? What?
To see it publicly.
Oh,
I
to
think
see it publicly.
that's
Yes,
really
absolutely.
stupid,
That's what I was.
honestly.
That's what I was
That's
bringing
a-
up. That was weird.
That's
Yeah.
a setting you can turn off, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm certain. But yeah, I just figured that was something to bring up that was interesting. That's kind of like you think it'd be a little more private, but you can. There's probably a setting you can have it be private. But yeah, moving on.
Let's talk about the movies we all saw
Oh yeah.
in the theater.
How do we-
There's
okay.
Three that we're talking about.
So you talk about yours and then I'll talk about mine.
We went and saw Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Which I'm glad you said that because they they changed the title.
They changed the title for just the theater,
Yeah.
not
Right.
the actual movie title itself. So it's just a lot easier because people understood it as the Harley Quinn movie, and people were like a little confused, and so it's like, come on, guys, understand what you're going to see. I mean, seriously, how can you be? Is an audience that dumb?
Well,
You never know.
I thought the point of changing the movie was to attract people to go see it.
Right, because they weren't certain if Harley Quinn was a main enough standalone character.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we went and saw it. It's I would say it's a DC Deadpool, a little bit on more of a childish side, I guess, a little bit more playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When Harley or Black Mask is not on screen, I don't care.
Pretty much.
About anything else. I don't
Yeah.
care about anyone
How
else's.
long was it?
It was a 2-hour movie.
Yeah. I think it was just less than 2 hours.
Yeah, less than 2
Okay.
hours. Yeah, it was a good
That's
film.
that's
fun.
the sweet spot, about 2 hours.
Yes, and that seems to be what everyone's aiming for as far as like trying to gamble on their movies, is right around just under 2 hours. So
Yep,
make
yep.
sure you don't bore the audience too much. There was a couple times where I was just like a little annoyed with some of the stuff that was going on, but other than that, it was a fun movie. It was
What
good.
would you give it?
Like a 7.
Better than Suicide Squad or worse?
No.
I didn't like it as much as Suicide Squad.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why. I think I'm at just that.
Yeah. I
I'm
agree.
petering
Like, I
out
think it's
on
like
the
7.5
superhero
is what I
movies.
would give it. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, and
Suicide Squad I watched over and over. This one it's like, oh, okay, I've seen it, and yeah, I'll put it in like
Well,
when it comes out.
yeah, it's fine.
I didn't think by looking at just because so much time has gone by since Suicide Squad, I thought like I was just kind of done with the whole Harley Quinn thing.
right.
And honestly, the trailers just didn't grab me at all. But I was like, oh, you know what? I like that character enough that I know I'm going to go see it. So going and seeing it, I walked in with absolutely no like thoughts towards it other than like it's either going to suck or it's going to be good. And it was good.
Yeah,
I thought it was actually pretty good.
going with low expectations, you might just be a little, surprised of what you're gonna get out of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought that who's the villain?
Black Mask, Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
I thought his
He was good.
he was
Scary.
actually like
I didn't want
like he was hateful and scary.
I didn't want any less. I wanted more. He
Yeah,
was good.
like I kind of wanted to see him more.
That scene where there's a scene where he kind of like turns a club's like afternoon into like a very tense cringy moment where
Like
he
kind of felt like
embarrasses a woman.
Like he kind of felt like
pretty-
he could have been like the Joker.
Oh yeah, very much so. People
He
are taking
really got into that character.
Yes, you can tell he was enjoying being a villain for once.
I know. Like he actually
Ewan
makes a
McGregor,
very nice villain.
When has he ever been a villain?
Like I liked him as a villain, and I liked his exit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I want more of him though. It was really good. Like more
I-
of him
I
with the
think I
mask
was-
on too.
I think I was scared that they would not keep Harley Quinn's personality from Suicide Squad. I thought that they would change it. Or
no, she is basically
she is-
typecast.
Yeah, she is like exactly the way she was in Suicide Squad, if
Mm-hmm.
not more Harley Quinn.
What do you? Okay, so a little bit of a side note here. No Batman in this movie.
None. There's
whatsoever.
plenty of like mention of
Oh,
the Joker
absolutely.
and mention of
No
Batman.
Joker either. Oh, just like, do you guys see the photo of the new Batman, Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, I saw it.
What did you think?
I've got that right
Honestly,
up here to talk about.
That's fine. We're gonna bring it up right now.
Glossed right over it because I didn't care.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not yet. You know, I will when it comes closer. But
Have you heard about what they're casting as far as the villains go?
No.
No. I have.
I've got it pulled up.
I don't remember what they were though.
So, do you guys want to know what the cast is?
Sure. I mean,
what we have so
just-
far, because
just-
actually there's
just
not
a-
a lot that was released. We have the release date or potential release date.
yeah, just at least give a quick side note before we get off of Harley Quinn here.
So, do you know who it's being directed by?
No.
Matt Reeves.
Oh, okay. He did
And you know what the name of the movie is?
The Batman.
The Batman.
Yes. And I'm actually very interested in the take that they're going to take on this. And during like Harley Quinn, like you see a lot of like the colors and stuff that they try to like keep with Harley Quinn with the purples and
which I like.
the neons and all that. It was very interesting.
So we obviously have Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Yes.
That's confirmed. There were in September. There was I don't know if I remember talking about this, but that Jonah Hill was going to be the Penguin.
Yes.
Not happening.
No, it's not.
No, not happening. But they did confirm that Zoe Kravitz is Selena Kyle.
Yes.
And Paul Dano
Okay.
is the Riddler.
I've heard that
and
name before.
Can I look it
Jeffrey
up?
Wright as Commissioner Gordon.
How many different Gordons are we gonna get now? Like I
Andy Serkis
yeah.
as Alfred.
Smeagol.
As Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
And John Turturro.
Totoro.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's going to be Carmine Falcone. Who's that?
Falcone. He's
Falcone.
the gangster.
Yeah. I
Oh.
remember him from Batman Begins.
I do.
What was that name you said again that you thought you knew, Brett?
Paul Dano.
Can you spell that? No, that wasn't it.
I don't think so.
Jeffrey Wright.
There we go.
No. Okay. I thought it was the other one.
And then
Who was the first name?
but- Robert Pattinson.
No, of the villains.
Selena Kyle is Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
Next one.
Paul Dano
Okay,
as
maybe
the
it was him.
Riddler.
Hmm.
Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. Andy Serkis is Alfred. John
Totoro.
as
Good God,
Carmine
Alex!
Falcone.
Can you?
Peter Sarsgaard is officially signed on to play as a Miss.
Skarsgård.
Yes.
Mhm. Not Bill Skarsgård.
Yes,
Peter.
Brother.
Yes, brother is officially signed on to play as a mystery character, speculated to be Harvey Dent, but we don't know. And then Farrell, what's his name?
What?
Last name Farrell.
Will
Ferrell. No, not Will Ferrell. The other
Colin?
one. Colin Farrell. He is confirmed to be playing the Penguin.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
So Colin Farrell's gonna be in another superhero movie.
Uh-huh.
Good gosh.
Let's see here.
He was okay. I
And-
don't know what I think about him as Bullseye, to be
I was
honest.
just gonna say, wasn't he Bullseye?
Yeah, and then I don't know.
And wasn't that Daredevil,
Yeah.
the movie?
God.
All right. So release date is,
Just don't think
as of
about
right
it.
now, it is currently scheduled for June 25th, 2021.
Okay.
And filming started last month.
So back on Harley Quinn here. It was a fun movie. I don't think there's much else really to say that's like big about it. It was just the Birds of Prey part. I get that they were trying to like make a group, and you just don't feel it. It's a little shoehorned. Like it seems
You
like
don't
two
really
scripts came
feel
together.
it until the end,
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Just because what the main villain starts calling people his birds.
Yeah.
So
canaries. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Little canary. Yeah. It's fine. It the villain Harley Quinn and Ewan McGregor. So Margot Robbie and Ewan McGregor.
I
Probably the best.
really just like that a lot of the movie did focus on Harley. Like it was about her.
Yeah.
And she, what kind of like not third person or was it third person?
What? Fourth wall break?
Yeah, there was a lot of fourth wall break.
Yes.
And there was a lot of her directing her own movie, and like it kind of seemed like a lot of Deadpool, like.
Yep.
But I really
rated
liked
R
it.
still, but more for gore.
Gore and a lot of F-bombs.
Yeah. Oh my God.
A lot of F-bombs.
Ewan McGregor's F-bombs were.
I think he said probably 10 in one line.
You could tell
you could tell he was very happy to be able to like.
You get no filter.
No, it's like
Go.
Really? F.
Obi-Wan is a curse lord in this one. So go see it.
He cuts people's faces off.
Oh my God, yeah, creepy.
Yeah.
Go see it if you want to see a Harley Quinn movie. Basically, it's fun. So that's all we have to say about that. Brett, you got your films.
Excuse
your
me.
flicks?
I went and saw Bad Boys for Life,
Okay.
and I really liked it.
No,
And I did not expect it.
you did not like it.
I mean,
Lies.
I thought it was just gonna be a cheap cash in,
You said it was gonna be.
but it wasn't. It was way better than that.
Really?
So I think it's because you understand that in a real life scenario they're getting close to retirement age,
Yes, they are.
and actually that comes into the story. And it was the one thing I don't like about 2 especially is they are constantly bickering,
yes.
which is their relationship.
Yes.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's characters.
How much do they bicker in this one?
They very little.
Good.
And I really like that part. There's a returning character that I was not expecting that you'll get a kick out of.
Okay.
It's a lot more serious and not as much comedy in this one.
Is that okay though?
It was I liked the serious tone that it took.
Was this a downside writing? Was it good writing? Really fun?
The story was fine. I really it
2 was a little hard to follow at sometimes. I don't know how many times I've seen Bad Boys 2, but there are times when I'm sitting there like I don't know what's going on.
A lot. But they got to go a lot of different directions to get to the end.
Right.
Yes. But it's serious. It's there are funny spots, and then it takes you down a path where you did not expect it to go at all.
Right.
But as soon as this comes out, I'll pick it for my movie.
Really?
So we can
watch
it. And of course, I was gonna buy it. I was probably gonna buy it anyway, but now I'm definitely gonna buy it.
So out of Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3,
I think 1 is probably still
it's
the
still
best.
gonna be the best.
Really?
But
is
I
3 better than 2?
I think so. Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Then I'm gonna like
alright.
3 because 2 is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, 1 is forgettable for me.
All
right, which one has my line? Is it 1?
2.
It is 2?
The
fish one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Big.
Yes.
Big
Yeah.
I won't
fucking
say
eyes.
it, but, I remember I saw this. I think I was a senior in high school when this came out, and me and my friends were quoting this movie the whole year.
Oh yeah, it's good
Bad
stuff.
Boys 2.
Yes.
But for a while I always liked 2 better than 1, but then I watched it. So, I started watching them some more. I'm like, 1 to me, I just liked it a little bit better because there was less bickering. But one thing I don't really like for a first movie in a franchise is how they had to pretend to be each other to secure the witness.
Yeah.
I thought, well, that's kind of strange to have them. You don't even know these characters yet, and here they are. They have to pretend to be the other one.
Is Woosop person in there?
Yes.
Captain Howard.
Yes.
Yes.
You see him in the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can't remember the trailer.
No, it's like because when you saw the trailer, you're just like, I don't want to.
Well,
see
it's
this.
like I know it was more like kind of like Harley Quinn. Like I'm gonna see it, but I'm not like, oh my god, I have to see it.
Right, because Sonic is out. This
Yeah,
weekend.
and really the only reason that we're gonna go see it is, I'm
Jim Carrey.
No, because my nephew really wants to go and see it.
What I was going to mention about that is it actually is doing very well.
Yeah, I've got that
What is
pulled up
Sonic?
too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's doing very well.
Very well. The people who said that they were going to go see it, it seems like they are.
The people that
they went.
that bitched about Sonic. Well, that's good.
Yes, it is. It is actually making it. They said it's the best debut of all
video game movies.
Yes, which is that's I mean, you can state that however you want. With,
It made
you know,
okay. So Harley Quinn this weekend
yeah.
made 17 million.
Okay.
Okay.
Theater was pretty full.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Guess.
I want to say 40.
25.
57 million.
No way.
Wow.
For
this
Sonic.
Birds of Prey's first weekend or second?
No, second.
This is its
Okay.
second
Was
weekend.
was Sonic number 1 at
Yes.
the box office?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder what the
Sonic.
budget was.
For Sonic?
Yeah.
They had to add.
Including the.
You know what? I want to
the-
find out. I want to look.
Sure, it
I want
was
to look. I want
expensive.
to look. I want to look.
But to finish Bad Boys, I just I'll give it a score and I'll give it an 8.
Really?
100 million globally. 57 was just U.S.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't think it would go that.
Sonic's
do that
budget
good.
95 mil.
Oh.
Even with the redo.
That's what it says.
Okay.
Huh.
That's really high for a video game.
So if it's opening weekend did 57
57 million.
domestic.
Domestic, yeah.
It's
So
100 million globally.
It's going to make money.
It's already made its money back.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Paramount, good on you for doing the gamble.
Okay, but what are the reviews on it?
They're not
they're
too bad.
decent?
They're not too shabby,
Yeah.
I guess. Let me see what
I didn't watch a review on it. I was like, I'm going to see it anyway.
it's
But
pretty split. You're seeing like a 60%.
so an average video game movie.
63% on Rotten
I'd say
Tomatoes.
it's probably better than an average
I had
video
it
game
compared
movie.
to.
Detective Pikachu is pretty good.
I know.
Audience score though, 94%.
Can you
That's
can you
pretty
look
good.
up what Pikachu,
Yeah.
what that opening was? I had those statistics up, but I lost it.
That's okay.
But it did better than Detective Pikachu, which was like mind blowing.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, man, that movie was like. I don't know if it's just because younger kids are more. I don't know because Pokemon is still a big deal. So I didn't think Sonic was,
Right.
but my nephew loves Sonic.
So Detective Pikachu, this is on Rotten Tomatoes, 69% tomato meter.
I know, but I was
critics.
looking for like its
Hold on,
opening
yeah.
weekend.
I'm gonna get that. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes, so they'll have that information. 79% audience score. So far, Sonic is doing better with an audience score, but it's only opening weekend.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm at the more info here. So let me get this information here. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second. So you guys go ahead.
Okay, well, Brett, are you any bit interested in seeing Sonic?
Not at all.
Did
No?
not think so.
Hmm.
You didn't play any Sonic at all?
I never owned a
Sega?
Sega or Genesis, and I never played any of the games that came to Xbox at all. I just didn't care.
Wow.
I played it at like a boyfriend's house, and that was about it.
Detective Pikachu's budget was 150 million,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
and its box office was 431 million.
Okay.
And you wanted its opening weekend?
Yeah, just opening weekend. Just because this one was topped off at 57 million.
Oh no, it's not the best. International though, 103 million.
Okay, and it was 100 million for Sonic.
So it's close.
So they're close. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw a post that said Sonic just beat out Pokemon. And I was
Okay.
like, wow, that's, I don't know, just kind of mind blowing to me because I thought there was a lot more hype around Pokemon than there was Sonic.
I don't know.
That's what it seemed like to me. I mean, I could be biased.
No one really had to
but
complain about the Pokemon one,
Right.
so there was no.
That's
there
very
wasn't-
true.
Yeah, when people saw the Pokemon trailer, they're like, "That looks amazing. Let's just go see it."
There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's like if you're a Pokemon fan, go see Detective Pikachu.
Right,
We
exactly.
even watched it again, and it's
It's just as good.
just as good. It's
Yeah.
such a. I think
you-
honestly, I think that's my favorite.
Did you buy it?
We bought it for.
We bought it
Alex's
for my nephew.
I bought it, and Alex is like, "Yeah, let's give it to."
Yeah, well, I mean, he loved it so much. I was okay.
Fine.
I got one more movie to talk about.
Okay.
Yesterday, I watched the live-action Aladdin on Disney Plus.
Oh God. Okay, so I've been told just to sit through it and
Well,
at least get to the
That's
genie.
what I was gonna say. Is I think
No.
you guys gave up too early.
That's what I've been told. I just don't know if I want to go through it again.
I mean, it's only. I mean, it's not like it's not 3 hours. You know, it's just 2 hours. And I guess what was interesting to me, the most interesting part, is how they kind of twisted the story to a live-action movie. There's
Mhm.
more to it than the animated version.
Did you understand what we meant by "there's no emotion behind the music"?
Yeah, I mean, Will Smith is never gonna win a Grammy.
Oh, we never
For
saw Will Smith,
singing.
but
we never
we're
saw
talking
him
about
at the
anyone else.
beginning.
No.
like when he's running through the market,
yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
lame.
I could see that, but
quiet,
I don't know.
didn't even know what they were singing.
Yeah, it's fine. I think you were maybe a little harsh on it.
I think it's
But-
just nostalgia.
We both tried, and we just wanted to shut it off and put the old one in.
How long was it on? For 10 minutes?
I can see. Let me look. Cause I can go
'cause
into
you actually
Disney
have
Plus.
it, like,
Yep,
saved
I
how
can go
long we
to
actually
where
watched the
turned it
movie.
off.
And I thought Jafar, while the actor was way too young to portray him,
Mhm.
Yeah.
he did a good villain.
Okay.
It's too hot.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is like
A lot of people were
he's
upset with
too
how
hot to
good
be
he was
Jafar.
looking.
Jafar is, close to the same age as Aladdin, and he needs to be closer to the age of the Sultan.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, because there's that line in the original.
you're
it's like,
too
but you're
old."
so
So
old.
old.
The princess will marry me. Yeah, I know, like every line of that.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so we are at. Okay, so let me hit resume here. I'm gonna hit resume. Let's see where we're at.
Don't let it play in the mic, because
No, I don't have
want
any-
it to like.
Okay, we are 23 minutes in,
We made it 23
Of a
minutes.
2-hour movie.
where Jasmine is singing this song that never existed before
She actually sings another one
in the palace. That's
towards-
where we're at. 23
towards
minutes
the
in.
end, and it's actually pretty good.
So we still have.
Maybe we should get drunk and watch it.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be something. We still have. Oh my God, no. We have an hour and 53 minutes left. This was a long movie.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
that's like 2.5 hours.
I was
long.
surprised
2 hours 15,
how
yeah.
long it was when I started watching. it,
That's
'cause
crazy.
I was almost like, do I want to go the distance?
That's
with
pretty long
this?
for a kids movie.
But I just kept taking it piece by piece, and got a little bit more interested the further I got, and how I wanted to see it play
All
out.
right, you're the first
I'm
23
surprised you
minutes
saw
though.
this one over any other one.
The first 23 minutes, did you have the same opinion?
I didn't
hate
I
this.
didn't want to turn it off. I was like, well, let me get to this part and see how they do this, because you know the story.
Yeah.
And then I took a little bit more and a little bit more, and I'm like, yeah, I've gone this far, might as well finish it. I mean, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it.
Okay.
All right.
Why are you upset about it, Alex?
I don't know, because I just don't want it. That's what it is. I don't want it.
So they're sequeling it,
Oh my god.
but it's not.
Yeah,
gonna,
but it's not going to
it's
follow
not,
the animated.
No, it's not.
Which I forgot to mention about Bad Boys is I was really surprised when they decided to do a fourth,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They announced that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
which it's got to be soon. They can't go another 16 years.
They're
No.
gonna be in walkers and
It's okay
broken
because Will
hips
Smith
and-
doesn't age, so it's all right.
He's starting to age, but
Could you imagine just my hip
they're gonna be
as they're flipping their Corvettes
They're
in the
gonna-
Miami highways?
they're gonna be the captains behind the desk.
They're gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be. That'd be a great way to transition them off. Be like, here's a send off.
Okay, I have one more question. So this is gonna make it whichever one is my favorite movie. Is it the second one where the guy comes to pick up the guy's daughter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Where he's waving the gun.
Alex,
and
you
he's
have
like,
mentioned nothing but the second
that's just
one.
like one of my favorite parts, and he's just like
I
moving
just
his
got
head,
out of jail. And I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
moving his head back before trying to weave through the gun. Like,
Oh, guys.
I don't know.
Wow.
Bad Boys 2, I think, is my
That
favorite.
scene is that's a great scene.
It is. It's a good scene.
It is.
Very, very good. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Fun stuff.
All right, what are we moving on to?
I don't care. Well, we're still talking about movies. You want to talk about the movie club then?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the movie club is, every single week we pick a movie to watch, and this week, at least one of us has not seen it. Is basically like the gist of it. And Brett, you did not see Spaceballs, so
Oh, I
we
did
watched
now.
it, and you would not stop.
So here's
Laughing.
the thing.
It's funny.
This movie's so dumb,
It is. That's the point.
and I knew it was a dumb movie,
It is
but
stupid. Spaceballs, 1987.
because
by the way.
I'm 34 and seeing it for the first time, I'll never watch this movie again.
But are you upset that you didn't see it sooner?
Probably because I think it would have had a different impression on me.
I saw it when I was.
I saw it when I was a teenager.
13,
Yeah.
Yep.
However, there are two parts that I was laughing out loud.
Yeah.
And, the one I knew of, but the other one I didn't. And it's the I'm surrounded by assholes.
That one you loved.
How is it like this?
this? Yeah, the cross eyes or whatever going on. Sorry, sir, doing my best. What was the other
What
one?
was the other one?
when he's like, bullshit, I order you.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yep. And a lot of those are right at the beginning. Like the best parts of the movie, I think, are right at the beginning. And then towards the end, you can tell that Mel Brooks just didn't know where he wanted to go. So it was and arguably the best of all of his works is this movie.
I don't know. I think
people really like Blazing Saddles.
Well, I really like Young Frankenstein.
That's a good one too.
Like, I really like that one. It's hard. I think it's a tie, honestly.
Have you seen any other Mel Brooks films?
I don't believe so.
Robin Hood?
No.
Oh, Men in Tights. I forgot about Men in Tights.
I'm glad you did not suggest that because I cannot sit through that movie again.
Honestly, after seeing this one, I don't know if I can make it through any of his other movies.
Young Frankenstein's pretty good, though. Yeah.
I'd
say it's pretty good.
It is. It's another, it's like all of it, like Mel Brooks is just, it's classic.
I don't like the dance scene.
Which one?
The dance on stage.
Oh, I mean,
it's dumb.
Yeah.
That's probably the dumbest part of the movie. But other than that,
all the other ones, Josh and I still quote it.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Young Frankenstein's pretty good. I'd say that's a good comparable. But a lot of people would say Blazing Saddles is way up there for,
Josh, what's our line that we quote
about
from Young
Blazing
Frankenstein?
Saddles.
Oh shit!
What's the word?
I don't know what he said. Like
let's go back to the something for a little.
We'll go back to the castle for a little
wine,
little sponge cake, brandy, something like that.
Oh yeah, a little sponge cake, a little wine, and
his arm pops off as his handshake.
As he handshakes, he go, "Oh shit!"
It's a really funny moment on Young Frankenstein.
So whenever I don't even know why we quote it or when we quote it. It's just
you said it once.
It's just I don't know why that's so funny.
It's
It's when he looks down and he realizes his hand's gone.
this guy on Young Frankenstein has a mechanical arm, and it always like has this weird like cranking noise.
Like
when
he has to like twist it.
Twist it. And so it's just a weird gimmick part of the movie.
It's just like he has to twist it on, but
Gene Wilder's in it. It's pretty good.
I've always liked Rick Moranis.
Yes,
it made me like him even more.
I can't wait.
He's just funny, and
so
you just haven't seen him on screen in 30 years almost.
He is officially
23.
23 years.
He's officially back. I wonder if they're gonna get him in front of a camera before and get it on like a behind the scenes for Ghostbusters this summer. Since he's back, they've got 4 months to get it out there. Plenty of time.
We'll see.
So what's interesting about Rick Moranis is coming back for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It's called Shrunk.
It's called
Shrunk, right?
It's weird. Weird title. I don't know if
Emilio
I like that.
Estevez is coming back for
the
Mighty Ducks TV, the Mighty Ducks series.
What is Disney offering these people?
A lot of money because they have all of our money from buying Disney Plus.
They're printing monies.
They're printing monies.
All the money from Disney Plus. How about all the Marvel movies that they ripped in the cash?
Too.
Yeah.
They literally.
No, this is just the extra money. They're just giving the Disney Plus money to these people.
My point is they can afford Rick Moranis.
They can afford anything.
Emilio Estevez, Emilio Estevez hasn't done anything in about as long as Rick Moranis.
But the Mighty Ducks is a reboot.
I believe it's a.
So both
series.
Things are going to be a reboot series.
It's a series.
Well, Shrunk is a movie.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Crap. It's okay. We don't. We'll
know
more when it comes out.
What's interesting
speculation
about
at this point
about the Mighty Ducks is that those kids, like, they were older than me when those movies came out. Like Josh Jackson, who played Charlie Conway, he's probably 40.
Oh yes, Joshua Jackson.
So
yes,
they're older than Emilio Estevez was in the first Mighty Ducks.
I'm gonna look up Joshua Jackson.
So I'm not sure what his. I assume he's gonna play a coach because that's what he was. But I hope they get some of the older or some of the kids.
God, I wish they just said as well. Stupid. Okay, so 70. Gosh, I just need a calculator.
When was he born?
78.
So he's 6 years older, or no, he's 7 years older than me. So he's 41.
Okay.
So I think I had that.
Yeah, you said 40s.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty close. Look at you go, man. Yeah, and Joshua Jackson he's gosh, what's he doing now?
Nothing.
I don't think he's acting. He could be producing or writing or something.
He does some series here and there.
But he's probably the I use in quote most famous of the kids.
Yeah.
Because he went on to Dawson's Creek.
Yep.
He's been in a lot of movies. He was in The Bones.
Yeah.
Or no, Skull. What was that movie about the
Bone Collector?
No, the
Bone
I know
Club.
I know what
don't
you're
know.
talking about.
Do you want me to look him up again? Because I just left his IMDb.
What the heck?
I've
There were
seen
like,
the movie.
There were like 3 of them, and I
Yeah.
didn't see any of them. But
Okay.
Anyways, Brett, to go back to Spaceballs, did you like it?
it was fine.
Yeah. Like, you see why it's a classic?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, it's a 32-year-old movie, 33-year-old
33.
movie.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can definitely tell it.
Well,
Yeah.
the fact that it still made you laugh.
It came out in 87, guys.
Yeah.
It's the same age as me. 32.
Yes. The fact that it came out 32 years ago and then it still makes you laugh. I mean, there's a positive to that.
Yes, and that's some good writing.
Yeah.
The Skulls is what it's called.
Skulls. That's it.
Joshua,
Yes,
do you have a movie?
I do. I have
You
a choice.
do. You have a choice. I like the choices.
Yep. Coin flip here, guys.
All right. Have I seen it?
No, we
Oh.
have not seen either. None of these.
None of us?
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Guys get to choose this now. Zombieland Double Tap
Ooh.
or Terminator Dark Fate.
Ooh, tough.
That's tough.
Huh.
We can wait until the end of the episode. You guys can think about that for a second.
Oh, man.
Because I want to see both of them pretty
I want-
darn bad. And I was like, how did we miss?
I think I'll go with Terminator. I'll vote Terminator.
Yeah.
I guess I'm fine with either one.
I'm voting Terminator as well.
Okay, all right, we'll do Terminator. We'll do Terminator. That got good reviews.
Terminator. Yeah, but it didn't do well in the box
Didn't make any
office.
money.
No.
No, but
Apparently it's
like
good though.
people just don't care about Terminator anymore.
No, but yeah. we'll
Just
see.
like,
just like no one's gonna go and see Lethal Weapon 5.
well, maybe, but
Yeah.
the Last Blood Rambo movie it
that
bombed
fared
completely too.
terribly. Oh my
Now,
gosh.
again, I don't know critically how it did,
Yeah.
but just forget it, Sly. It's over.
Alex, before Dark Fate, you need to watch 2.
Yeah, I need to. The reason I said
I
that.
need to
so
watch 1 and 2.
It'll be
and-
fun to watch them all.
You don't need
again,
to really
except for Genesis.
You only need to watch 1 and 2 because Dark Fate is a sequel
After
to that.
Church.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
kinda
it's like us watching Halloween.
Yes.
Have you
Okay.
seen T2?
I've
ever?
seen all of them.
I've seen, I think, all of them, but I don't think I've seen them all the way through.
You don't need to see 1.
Why?
If you're gonna watch Dark Fate, I'd watch 1.
If you're gonna
2.
if you're gonna watch 2, I might as well watch
2
1.
is long as hell, so
I
watch that one
remember-
instead.
I remember.
You don't have a lot of time on your
I
hands.
remember watching 2,
Yeah.
and
Is
before I watched 1.
Is 2 the
Yeah,
one
same.
with the liquid guy?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, I've seen that one.
That one's great.
it's one of the best. It's
It is the best,
noted as
arguably
one
the
of the
best.
best sequels of all time.
Okay, I know I've seen that one from start to finish, but it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking way too long. I can't remember. I just know the liquid guy's in it, and I don't remember anything about 1.
People
Only
in
they
chat
I'll be
saying
back.
hi to you guys, by the way. Thanks for joining
One
us.
has Michael Biehn, and he's really good.
Okay. All right, so this week's Movie Club movie is Terminator Dark Fate.
We will be watching it and spoiling it next episode.
Next episode.
So, moving on. I guess we talked all movies. We can go to the weekly fan question.
I think that we should.
if
Okay.
you think.
I think we
unless there's
should. We
anything
have a
else.
lot of comments, a lot
We
of
do.
people
Oh
responding,
my gosh.
and I just want to and that was all just from posting
Social media
today,
is
so
lit. with
Thank you
this.
guys so much for all the
I
comments.
told Alex we might have to filter through this.
Yeah, there's so many we're not gonna be able to get to
This
every
was
single one.
My topic. By
Yes,
the
it
way.
was.
Way to go. So what the topic was,
Why don't you
Brett?
just talk about the fan topic, what it is?
So every week we come up with a topic that we put on our social media, and we can also have people mention it on our YouTube, so you guys can also comment here, and you guys get first dibs. So make sure that you do comment. The question is, the actual post on social media was: many people believe movies were meant for couples and crowds to attend. Let us know in the comments, which was what we put on our Facebook. You can also let us know in the comment section of our chat here on our YouTube channel if you have seen any movie by yourself and thoughts on the social taboo of going alone. So, Brett, what movies you went and saw? Bad Boys by yourself.
I went and saw Bad Boys by myself. Out of 3 out of 4 movies, I'll see by myself.
Yeah.
Like, occasionally I'll go with Cousin Andrew,
Yep.
or I'll go with you guys. I don't like going with you guys because you guys have a very different pattern from me.
What's
as
the
far
What
as
is wrong with what we
I
do?
like to get there like 30 minutes
He
before
likes
the
to
movie
get there
starts.
way before the movie.
And I don't want to sit in those damn recliners.
That's
which you
the only
guys
way you
do.
see a movie.
See, that's exactly my point.
Nope.
We have very different movie-going preferences.
We can no longer go to the movie theater together unless we're in IMAX.
Well, then we'll never see a movie
Basically,
together
that's what I'm
again.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Because you wanted to see, or you bought the tickets for Star Wars.
Yes.
And it was 3D. And I'm like, damn it, Josh. I hate 3D.
Nothing wrong with 3D.
Says you. Says I, there is.
Take the glasses off, enjoy it. You don't have to see the 3D. It's not going to look very good, but anyway.
Do they have IMAX at the Regal?
I think
No.
the only IMAX is at
So
Jefferson Point.
if you had to choose between it, would you go with recliner or IMAX?
IMAX.
So
I like reclining seats.
But IMAX is pretty.
so if
select your
there's
seat,
an
too.
IMAX option, will you not see a movie because it doesn't have IMAX?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just trying to get a
I'll-
feel for your.
We'll go to the crappy theater seats.
I do not prefer it. The only thing that is a lot like what am I
Boy, we're first world probleming.
I
No,
just-
the only thing that is a deal killer for me is Josh wanted to see Harley Quinn on Saturday, and he said, "Oh, but we can only get second row." And I said, "Screw it, we're going Sunday then."
Yeah.
I
She will not go
cannot.
anywhere.
I refuse to sit in the first few rows of a theater. I can't do it.
I'm sure I'm in the minority, but I just do not find the appeal.
Do you need more
of
hot water,
IMAX.
Alex?
No, I'm okay.
It just does nothing for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about
Anywho,
the fan topic.
what
Yes.
were we saying?
going to
Fan topic.
We hit
going
a-
to the theater alone.
Oh, I said I go alone, and I don't like going with you guys because we have different preferences.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah, I didn't like doing it in my 20s,
No.
but now I don't care.
Alex, you and I have probably never seen a movie alone.
You have
What have I seen alone?
Lilo and Stitch.
You saw that alone?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I thought that was the only time I've ever heard of someone seeing a movie alone, and I've never forgotten it.
That was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
we were. I don't even know if we were dating it.
I think that was the last time I've done that.
Yeah, you saw Lilo and Stitch by
Yeah.
yourself.
Holy
Because I don't
cow.
know what I was doing.
Surprised you remember that. I don't know.
I will say that going alone, it will keep me from going to movies sometimes. Like there's a lot of movies that I wanted to see in theaters and I just never did because I never made it there.
You didn't enjoy it.
It wasn't an event. It was like a go or don't go. you know?
Right.
It wasn't a social outing.
So
I have never gone to see a movie in my life alone.
If there was a movie you really wanted to see, but there was nobody to go with you,
I would go
you-
alone. Yeah.
Okay. That was my question.
I would. It's just I would. Here's the thing: is like I would go alone, but I would reach out to people. I wouldn't just go. Well, I'm going to go do this today. I would at least
So
go.
you would attempt.
I
to
would
find
attempt
somebody?
to find somebody before going. Well, I guess I'll just go by myself.
but you
Sure.
never do that anyway.
No. But if I absolutely was like Josh was like, I refuse to watch this freaking movie. I'm like,
Right.
fine, I'll do it myself.
Like
You know?
Cats.
I am never seeing that movie.
God, that movie is atrocious.
No, but no, I would go alone. From a lot of the comments that we're gonna read, it does sound like something like Josh. Maybe one day we go to the movies together, but you go into a theater by yourself
Yeah.
and see one movie that I don't want to see, and then I do go and see one movie that I want to see.
You and I need to do some. We need to do some experiments.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that
So
mean?
if you guys
Change
are
it
on
up a bit.
if you guys are on YouTube, do be sure to comment on whether or not you have gone to the theater alone. Looks like we got one from Jason that says yes, Avengers. So guessing they
Oh,
went
I
to
saw
see Avengers
in the
alone.
game by myself because my power was out.
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, that's
But that's a
right.
good way
Yeah.
to just
Sure.
spend the afternoon. That's a
Mhm.
great time to go to the theater alone.
Mhm.
I
Perfect
agree.
time. Yep.
I went for Bad Boys. I went at 6:50 p.m.
hmm
and the theater wasn't full, but there were probably 20 of us in there.
Same with
Mhm.
Harley Quinn. We went at about 4.
Here's another question to go along with it. Do you prefer to be the only one in the theater, or have a full theater?
Depend. It can.
That's
go,
a good either or.
I-
Because Josh and I have seen a movie where we're the only people.
yeah.
I don't remember
So
which
I've
one
had
it was.
two experience. My first thought is it would be great if I was the only one in here.
Hmm.
Would love it. However, one of the most fun times I've ever had seeing a movie by myself is when I went and saw We're the Millers.
But that's a comedy.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
Comedy
There
full theater.
was-
It's roaring.
It was darn near full, and we were all just laughing our asses off.
As long as
and
you can hear the
that's-
movie.
It was that's what it was fun. It
That's-
was really fun
That's
that
when
we
they need to crank it up.
all just were just having a blast watching
Yeah.
this movie because I don't think any of us expected it to be this funny.
No.
And I'm not even sure why I went and saw that because I don't remember seeing a trailer and be like, I have to see that.
As a kid, I saw movies alone. I went and saw. I can tell you a few of them that I saw alone. I saw 6 Days, 7 Nights.
That's a great movie.
It's a weird movie to see as a kid, though.
It
Yeah.
is, and I can't believe I watched it as a kid.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, have you seen that one?
I don't know if I've seen it to the end, but I've seen probably half of
That's
it.
a great
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
good
Hesh,
flick.
Hesh,
Makes
Hesh.
you want to
Hesh.
try Peacock.
What?
Yeah, Peacock.
Like as
The
an
Remember when they crash on the
food?
island and they don't have
Well,
any food?
the whole
and-
movie is about them on an island.
I know,
Alex,
but when they
for
first
heck's
crash
sake.
on there, they don't have any food, and he's like dressed himself up in some branches and whatnot, and she's like, well, what are you gonna do? Oh, what a cute little bird, and he's like got like a stick or something, like he's gonna go kill it. She's like, well, you're not gonna kill it. He's like, yeah, I heard they taste just like chicken, and sure enough, like the next scene, he's like putting some like sauce and stuff
Yeah.
over it. He's like, and she goes, okay, chicken. It tastes like chicken. I was like, makes me want to try Peacock.
It's going to be a lot like pheasant, I'm sure.
Probably.
So,
Yeah.
comments.
Yes, we got
Yes,
quite
comments.
a
We got a
few.
lot of comments. Do you
Quite
want
a
me to
few.
start or do you want to start?
I can start, I guess. I'm going to go directly off of our Facebook, off of PTO Unlimited. So we got Justin Kelly, Juice in the Morning. Look at you, man, being top fan. Always commenting and sharing, man. We do appreciate that. He says, remembering back, I don't think I've ever gone to the theater alone. There's never been a movie that was so important to me I had to see it on my own and couldn't wait for someone else to go with me. I think films are a great shared experience. I'm not knocking anyone who has gone by themselves either, just my preference. We got another one from Nikki. She said, yup, a lot of times that was the best way for me to see them because I hate when people talk to me through the movie. Alex and I will converse.
We converse back and forth.
It's stupid. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's times I have to just shut up.
Wait, tell me to shut up?
Me. Tell myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got another one from Cam that says, I've seen tons of movies alone. It's not that deep. LOL. So, and then I've got a few that actually have been shared by, that are on Juice's comments as well, because he shared it. So I've got some of them. But Alex, you've got some you can go
I
ahead if
do.
you want. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to do another top fan of the podcast, Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick.
Shout out to you. He says, it's rare that I would go by myself to the movies, but I did it a couple times. Would rather go with a group of people, is what he says.
Ooh, yeah.
We've got We Seen It podcast. Shout out to you. All the time, actually. It really is an awesome experience, especially when you go earlier in the day and have a theater to yourself. Don't knock it till you try it.
Okay.
We have Between Us Girls podcast. Shout out. Not at the theater, alone at home, yes, but not because I don't want to go out alone, but mostly because I don't have like this great desire to go to the movies. I don't know, LOL. Like, I don't mind waiting for them to come out. If there's something I really want to go and see that I think it would be okay going alone, I just haven't done it before.
Interesting.
So that's just kind of weird, actually. Here, I don't like going to the movies.
You know, it's not expensive to go to the movies unless you're gonna get concessions.
Very true.
And then at times you can even get those cheap.
Well, yeah, I like to get concessions because that's how they make their money, and I like the movie going experience, and I don't want it to go away because nobody's buying concessions. Even though I understand it's not cheap, but you just gotta
It's
shop
also
for the
not
deals.
too pricey either. You can
No, but if you're buying for a family, it can be, and it would be. Yeah, if you got a family of 4.
That's honestly the first thing I think of when we go to see like Sonic or Pokemon and they've got like a family of 5. They all have popcorn, all have pops. I'm like, that's $100.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely
that's
it is.
expensive.
And sometimes they even give them like the kids type of stuff. That's
I was
even
like,
Yeah.
I'd be
its own
lucky if
special
we were
price.
sharing one thing of popcorn,
Alex
and
and
that
I-
was back in the day.
We barely get a popcorn.
I can usually
Barely.
go between the ticket and a soda and a popcorn around $20 for myself. So you gotta think
I know, but that's a lot of money.
one person is about $20.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
what if it was, we had to beg to get like a Twizzler or something like that, and we'd share like a bag of Twizzlers between the 3 of us and my mom and my dad, and then in the worst times they'd give us a straw to chew on. I'm not even joking.
What?
Yes, they would say, "Go get your straw."
You poor thing.
We would go and get a straw
straw?
to chew on.
Aww.
It was just like to keep you like.
No freaking way.
I'm not joking. My dad will tell us about it, or
That's
like tell you
fine
like
to
in the
do,
comments.
like
It was just like, go ahead and get a straw because we already knew we weren't gonna get anything, and it'd be like
Aw.
amazing if we got something.
well, no, we just never asked. we never did at a theater. We
I
were
think
smart
that
enough.
we
not
were
to.
smart enough not to ask, and we were just like very like, oh my god, we actually got popcorn.
I don't
Yeah.
recall
I don't
my
think it was
parents
ever an
taking
issue.
me to a lot of movies.
We didn't see a lot, but when we did, it was like a Disney movie.
They
or
only
something.
went when I asked.
I remember going to see Home Alone 2,
Yeah.
and I remember going.
Okay.
My mom took me and a friend to see The Lost World, Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
and she hated it. She closed her eyes most of the movie.
Wow.
She's not much for movies
God, I
anyway.
want to watch
but
Lost World.
Lost World is the T-Rex in there.
Yeah. Right.
But I'd say 95% of the movies I've seen in theaters was when I was old enough to drive and just went myself.
Right. So Alex is gonna say, no matter how many times I say this, I don't care. I'm gonna state this. When we went and saw Spider-Man back in 2002.
Date that was not a date.
The date that was not a date. Get out of here. Back away. She's in my grill. I actually asked my dad on a whim, not saying I knew the time or anything, Alex, okay? None of that. That was me asking my dad to go to a movie with him.
Only because you thought it'd be creepy
I had no
if you showed up by
idea.
yourself because I was going to the same movie theater.
I had no idea she was going to the same theater.
Yeah, 17 years later, he's still
no
denying it.
idea
Nope.
she was going to the same
In
time.
the same exact theater,
It was
the
probably
same
more-
time.
It was probably more like wishful thinking. Like,
Uh-huh.
maybe I'll
There's
run
no
into
way you were going to the 6:30.
If I run into
Spider-Man.
her, cool. If not, I'll get to watch an awesome movie with my dad, kind of thing. I bet that's what it was.
I don't even think I had that mentality.
You could have admitted to that at least. God.
I'm trying to be as honest as possible.
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay.
More comments.
Anyways, we've got another comment
we
here.
have a few,
From Varick on Instagram. I prefer to go to see movies alone. I can always get to see what I want.
Sure.
What's wrong with? Okay, no. See, here's that's where Alex and I are
we differ from
so
people, I think,
different from other
yeah.
people because we will see pretty much the same movie.
Yeah, we agree on movies.
Mostly.
Yeah.
For the most
Yeah,
part.
but you don't really want to see like rom-coms. Alex.
Yeah,
we
but-
both don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, but if there's,
You're-
he went to go. He took me to go see like Step Up and stuff when we were dating.
Oh yeah, I took her to date
Yeah.
movies all the time.
It's a little bit different.
The theater is mine and Alex's. Like
That was like
If a
our
Step Up
getaway.
movie came out, you both wouldn't want to be like, let's go see Step Up.
I mean, the first
All right,
two were
if,
good.
I was gonna say, I was like, they're actually really good.
They're not
Tatum's in
too
them, so I was
shabby.
like, let's go.
All
No,
right.
I was just gonna say, if Magic
Not
Mike,
saying the plot's
if-
like freaking
if
amazing. It's
Magic
getting-
Mike 3 or 4 comes out, I'm taking Josh to go see it.
That's fine.
Magic
You can
Mike
take-
1 was really not that bad.
It's not horrible
actually kinda liked
movies. Moving on from the
Moving
comments.
on. Moving on. Comments. All right, we've got the Fickle Fanboy podcast.
Shout out.
Shout out. Sure, several times, and yeah, 1 or 2 of those times I actually did take someone with me, but they ended up just falling asleep through more than 2/3 of the movie.
Okay, I'll be honest. There was a time in Birds of Prey where I was like, I could nap.
So I
So-
I'm still damned well. I still damn well count as it going to the film by myself at that point.
Have you fallen asleep in a theater?
Yes.
Yes.
What is one movie that you can? Some
Son
of
of
us.
all fears.
I know exactly which one.
What?
Well, I should say.
Have you said it
was-
on the podcast before?
I don't think so.
No?
So cousin Andrew, he didn't make me go, but he wanted me to go
Coerce.
see The Hobbit. So we saw all 3 Hobbits.
Which one did you fall asleep to?
I probably all 3. I know one of them was because I worked at like 6:30 or something in the
shoot,
morning, and we
dude.
went to the movie immediately following work. So I'm like, of course they're not as good as Lord of the Rings.
They're horrible.
So I think he liked them better than I did. I didn't really like them at all.
I liked
But,
the first one, and that was it.
Yeah, it's about
They're
it.
so friggin' long.
They're so bad. Got a few more before we move on.
I do. We actually have we have a Whatever Man podcast.
Yeah.
He has quite a long.
Is it a paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay,
He
here we
says-
go.
He
Strap
says,
in.
I love going to the movies by myself. Wow. No need to find the good seats because there is always a solo somewhere in the theater. It's cheaper by half, so you can see whatever you want, whenever you want, and sit wherever you want because it's only about you and you only. You don't have to worry about talking bullshit, loud ass chewing, or explaining the franchise during the film. One of the things I miss most about being single is I never go to the movies by myself anymore. Oh. I used to go to the movies all the time solo. Some movies I'd see during matinee times and there would only be 10 people in the entire place. It's just pure magic. Only genre it doesn't lend well to is horror. Watching a truly good horror movie with other people enhances the experience.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I read that earlier, and I was like, I totally agree with it.
When was the last time we saw It?
We saw It, but like I thought when we all went and saw It together with like my brother and sister and Brett and everybody, I was like, that was fun. Like I like going to
just the 5 of us, wasn't it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, and then I've got one more, the Buzzkill podcast.
Okay.
We do it all the time. Besides, when you're watching a movie, you shouldn't be talking to anyone anyway. And if you are, shame on you, you movie talker. No one likes you.
Good point.
Okay. Now we went and saw. It was my buddy, a couple buddies, and I went and saw Paranormal Activity.
Oh yes.
Now, this was when it came out. Like one of the first few weeks it was in like select the you remember the craze of Paranormal where you had to vote for the theater to come to your area.
Yep.
So we went and saw Paranormal Activity, and one of my buddies sat down, literally said 3 words. Person next to right behind us, like a diagonal, tapped on our seat and said, "If you guys talk during this movie, I'm gonna report you." We're like, oh wow. So talking during theater, like things like that, don't do it.
I don't mind we
whisper. Alex and I, we try to whisper. I'm sure we're loud.
I don't mind the occasional say something to the person next to you because depending on the movie, it's probably freaking loud anyway.
Right.
I hate it.
And you're talking forward, so
I hate it when people have conversations,
full conversations,
yes. And then if they're
talking about their day or
if they're sitting next to you, I sat through, I don't remember which movie it was, but I know we were on the podcast because I had talked about it before, but there was a woman that was sitting next to me with a coat over her cell phone, and she was just texting the whole time with her screen turned like all the way up, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? It was just a bloop bloop bloop, and I'm like,
what was that movie?
I don't remember. I was so mad.
It ruined the movie.
I know. I just kept looking over because her screen would turn on, then it would shut off. Then her screen would turn on, then it would shut off.
That wasn't one of the 50 Shades movies, was it?
No, that was the last 50 Shades movie.
That was the girls giggling.
Yes, the girls giggling. Like we were there to like actually watch the movie,
right.
And there was a bunch of like teenagers or stuff behind us, and every single time like a serious part would come up or like a sexual part that was like intense.
Yeah.
They would like kick the seat, or they would laugh really loud, or they would giggle about something, and they would talk. And I actually got so pissed off, I got out of my seat, stomped outside, went to the front desk, and basically went off on the front desk and said, you better pull those fucking teenagers out of the movie. Like, I was like, I am going to ruin this movie if you don't pull them out. And really, as soon as I sat back down, like the guy came and like shined a flashlight next to him or something, and then they shut up.
Yeah.
But it was like, I was irate because it was like every freaking scene. It was serious. I'm like, I'm trying to enjoy the freaking movie.
Yeah. A couple more comments on Facebook. Basically, people saying that they go to the movies by themselves. A guy named Mike said, I go to the movies by myself. I have a friend that I'll occasionally go with, but mostly it's a me time relaxation thing. Mm-hmm. Another person named Jason said, I've been going countless times alone. I've gone to the drive-in alone even. I don't have a preference to go solo or with someone. I just like what I do, and it's his schedule. There's a lot of people saying, we thank everybody for those comments, and there's a lot of people
no like right or wrong answer. It's just like, I really want to see, like, I didn't realize there was that many people that
are okay with it.
Yeah. Just because like I've been seeing movies my whole life with at least another person. Yep. So it's just, for me, it would be weird to go alone.
Right. Especially like during the times when you started going to the movies, because you and I, we've started dating early.
Like that was our thing, was to go to the movies when we were dating. Yep. So yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Anybody have a fan topic for this week?
I've got a whole list of stuff if you guys want me to take one off of it.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Well, I mean, I have like I do, but I want to hear what yours is.
Okay. Let me grab one out of here. What are we watching for our movie club again?
Terminator.
Dark Fate. This might be okay. What movie villain had the most satisfying death?
Sure.
Because we'll be watching Terminator Dark Fate, probably seeing another Terminator explosion of the villain.
Yeah.
Well, so we will be spoiling that next episode, by the way.
Boy, we really got to comb the archives.
I know, right?
Comb the desert.
Do you want to hear what mine is, just to see what? It's either that or we're just going to discuss it right now.
What? Your
So
question?
it was something that we ended up getting. It was anytime that while we are at work and we're just kind of in the back waiting for something to happen, we just start talking about random stuff. And if it's something that gets everybody involved that just walks into the room, I write it down. So it's a scenario. It says you're on a boat, the boat is sinking, and you have you, your mom, your spouse, and your kid. You're only allowed to save one.
I don't have a spouse or
No.
a kid.
Your significant other, just
No,
something.
that sounds like a fight.
That sounds like a brawl waiting to happen.
No, but so I
Yeah.
actually here's the deal. We having the conversation. I'm not gonna lie about my answer, but I have a logical answer and my real answer.
Go ahead.
So it was the scenario: me, my mom, my spouse, my kid. My logical answer was, well, my instinct will make me save my child. That's just your humanly instinct, my motherly instinct. I will automatically save my child. There is apparently a correct answer.
Which is your kid?
It's actually your spouse.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you can potentially have another child.
Oh.
No, that's awful.
I know, it's horrible. It's like the way that the scenario went was kind of weird, but I was I disagreed with all of it. So when they had first asked me that question, the scenario,
Alex.
the first thing that popped in my mind, who I would save,
Was your mom?
was my mom.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not doing that question.
Why? I want to know what yours is.
I have no idea. Let me sleep on it.
You
Let
can't-
me sleep on it.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be allowed. I say allowed weirdly, but you can't answer that honestly when you don't have kids.
Right.
That's very true.
Right.
But I did have a logical
How-
answer,
okay,
which
so
was
Alex-
I would probably
Alex-
save my child.
There are plenty of times when I am sitting with you and you're like, why don't you want to hang around kids? They're not my fucking kids.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Why do they annoy you? Because they didn't come out of your womb. They don't look like me.
Do you want them to look like you?
Well, they're gonna have half my DNA. So, what's that look?
I don't know how they split the DNA.
Let's
Is it
move
half
on.
and half?
Let's
Move on.
Okay, well,
please.
anyways, I thought
The
that
one
was
you
very
said,
interesting.
The one you said.
Okay. What movie villain had the most satisfying death? And you can state that from any movie.
I probably won't be able to pick one.
Okay, probably do a top couple.
Top
but
3.
we'll state something. What's a movie villain that everyone knows dies?
Hans Gruber.
Okay. Wow. Because I'm just trying to think of what to use for the meme.
That one.
Hans
That's an easy.
Gruber.
That's just him falling backwards. That's really easy. Yep, you got
Brett,
the
I
picture
love your
right
face
there.
you just did there.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh boy. Okay, so moving on from there, guys. Let's. What do we got time for? It looks like we're hitting time
Let's
here.
talk
soon.
about our little video game thing.
Yeah,
which was
Fiasco.
an absolute nightmare.
Oh my God, do we really? Okay, so Josh and I went back and actually watched it yesterday. Just
Yeah.
the last 10 minutes,
The
where it was just
frustration.
slap happy
It's
like
terrible.
Okay, so what
3
we're talking
a.m.
about. Let's talk about what we're talking
So
about.
I had this brilliant idea, which was in actuality a terrible idea, to do either the diamond or casino heist in GTA Online.
Right.
We collectively have not played GTA
You
Online.
were getting more frustrated than anything.
I
I'm
was
sure.
early,
Yeah.
and then I just kind of accepted it. But we haven't played GTA Online regularly in 5+ years.
Ooh, that's a good one right there. Yes.
So the biggest problem with GTA Online now is that if you come in cold, you have no idea how to do anything anymore.
Especially controls.
And they don't show you,
Right.
know?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just you have to figure it out yourself. So
Crap. I didn't spin the wheel at the casino. Darn it.
Alex spent an hour and a half trying to figure out how to buy the property that you needed to
No, that was
set up
the easy part.
buying it, but not after that.
No, trying to invite you guys into the facility and become a part of my crew.
That's because there's more steps than just buying the property.
It's so
no,
rough.
but I was in the actual facility
I
trying
know.
to get you guys in.
Did we mention that we're talking about Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
GTA 5
Online.
online.
Yes. And we're trying to do
So-
heists.
After like 2 hours, we decided just to do one of the regular heists, which we've done before, but again, it's been
Good
years.
God.
I
Ugh.
remembered that there were setup missions.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that they were so hard
And long.
and long.
They're long because they're hard.
Well, we had to
And hard
we
because
had to
they're
repeat, but there's no margin for error.
No, there
You
wasn't.
know, you
No.
mess up and you're done. And I probably picked the wrong one
Yes, you did.
because I wanted a good payout.
I wanted the
because we've
bank
been
one.
Playing for so long, but I picked kind of the middle of the road one,
Mm-mm.
and it was just even the missions weren't that fun.
But I want to play it. I want to finish that heist
Oh, you
and
have
do
to.
another
We
one.
Put way too much
Yeah.
into
put
it.
way too. That was a 6-hour stream, man.
Yeah.
Right.
So it just wait.
I want to do more.
GTA Online is fun, but
Mhm.
when Rockstar over the course of its life changes it so much, they need some kind of refresher.
What?
Yes.
Do it-
6-7 years.
The
Jeez.
ecosystem is so complex now with the stuff that you can own and how you set stuff up.
Right.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
almost like you need a little tutorial.
You showed us that
I
video.
think I just said that.
You well, she's simplifying what
Yeah.
you said.
Yes. I showed you that video, and even that is like
Even
You get
though
lost
we
in
know
it.
a lot of what the world is about, and we haven't revisited the world in years,
Uh-huh.
we can state years. And coming back in and him saying all that stuff of what to do to make money, it's like half of it made sense, and then the other half was like, I have no idea what's going on
it
anymore.
feels like it could be much simpler than it is.
Right.
But again, I'm not a video game designer. So maybe it does need to be like that.
being a video game designer, all they did, what I'm seeing is they came up with an idea and they kept on repackaging.
Sure.
They're like, okay, let's add another. Let's add another. Let's add another.
Well, and
Like,
that's
remember
how
the stunt
you-
cars and the
that's-
heists? And
That's how you sustain it over 7 years.
that's how they did it. They just kept on adding stuff. It's like they added the all the races.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the big first things that worked.
Well, the first properties you could buy were apartments and garages, and that
Yeah.
was it. And, now
and that
there's
was glitchy.
bunkers and facilities and arcades and air runways.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
all kinds of
And you can own yachts
stuff.
and
Mhm.
yeah, it's crazy. So
so
and all it was just adding more and more stuff. But in order to get this, you had to have this. In order to do this, you had to do this. And by following the game, you would understand that.
Mhm.
But by us,
I wonder, like, with how much my brother was into this game, if he'd still be able to kind of go in
I don't know.
and operate the
That's a good
game
question.
and know what he's doing.
But we need to get that finished.
yes.
Yes.
So okay, what Brett, what all would you like to say about what we did?
Our online experience on Saturday.
Other than it was a bunch of bullshit.
I think I just said what I was gonna say.
The
Wait, how many times can you guess? Because I think I'm gonna have Josh go back and count
I don't want to.
the last part. How many times we restarted that damn heist?
Probably 15.
That setup. Oh, more
Oh,
than
way
that.
more than 15.
It's got to be more than that.
I don't think so.
It's in the 20s.
Are you sure? Or are
It
you
might
guessing?
be. I'm going to guess 20.
It's a good guess.
I'd say it's between 15 and 20.
I'm going to. Actually, I was going to say 18.
Yeah.
So that's a good guess.
I'm gonna say 20.
Yeah.
Can you go back and
Sure.
see how many
You know what?
times?
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yes.
18. I'm
So
going
the
18,
funny
you're
thing
saying
is that
15, 20, you're saying
because we
20.
restarted this heist so many times, by like the last, I think, 20 minutes of it,
Oh, we were frustrated.
we were so frustrated. It was so slap happy. The funniest part of the whole entire thing, and I'm going to make Josh clip it, is that we have to go and everybody has their positions. We've restarted the damn thing probably the 18th time now, where I walk over to the right. I get the van to start moving. I get the van to start moving. I go and we all get to our same freaking spots. We have been in for 18 times, and we should know the exact millimeter of
We
where
should.
we should be, so that way we are not spotted.
Yes.
And we are finally ready to go. And all of a sudden, the van comes through. We're supposed to not move,
See
and then it
Josh.
just stops. and people get out and look at
That's
Josh, and the
me.
alarm goes off, and I'm like, what
You
did
were-
you do?
You were really mad.
I was so mad because I was like, are you serious?
No, what's even better is
I was in a bush.
you
That's
were,
what it was.
You
Yes.
were just laughing
think
the
about
whole
it.
time.
I was like,
And
Josh,
then you tried to deny it.
I was in a bush. I didn't move.
Well, maybe so, but the game thinks it was you.
It was me
But,
because
like,
I was in a
pops up.
bush.
It
But,
pops up
like-
and says Mr. L alerted.
My legs were sticking out.
About 5 tries before, it was me.
I know. No, what's really funny is right before this happens with Josh, Josh says, well, all right, well, we'll get it this time because,
And then I discovered how to roll.
and then he said
And
something like,
Patrick said you were rolling all over the place.
he was
was.
doing
I
barrel
saw
rolls
you.
everywhere. But the other funny part is right after that, Brett, we finally get to the part where we have to take out the 2 scientists and the 2 guards, and we go 1, 2, and 3, and all you had one job was to shoot the scientist in
missed.
the head, and you just see him go pop, 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 and he just starts running off, and you're like, God dang
I
it, he's running,
missed
I missed.
Twice I missed.
You
yeah.
did.
I
Yeah.
don't usually miss, but
Alex, do you
Oh
want
my
to plug your
God.
Twitch right now because of it? It's one of your latest videos. So.
Yes, so if you'd like to watch that stream, it is twitch.tv/Q_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. I do not recommend watching the whole 6-hour stream unless you have nothing better to
Well,
do. Maybe the last 45 minutes.
I will say
Skip around.
after we finish the heist, I would probably be okay with never going back to GTA Online.
What?
What?
Probably.
Really?
No.
I was having some fun.
I was too.
I mean, unless we have a clear cut direction
Yeah.
of what we're going to
Because
do.
I want to go back to doing more heists. I want to do
Okay.
more. I want to do more. I was enjoying it. It was a fun thing to do with all 4 of us. That
but
wasn't
we
Gears.
also need to start it right away.
Oh, guess what?
What?
Overcooked 2 is on Game Pass. We can get
Oh, we have
Patrick.
I
to.
have it.
All
I know
4
what
of
we-
us.
I know what we have to do,
Well,
all
it
4
would-
of us.
We can
Would
get
help
we can get a
with having-
4th
I want to
person.
go back
Fourth
and watch
person.
that video of you,
But
like,
Patrick doesn't have Game Pass.
What?
maybe,
he
maybe,
doesn't.
maybe we should buy it for him. just because we had
Well,
such like a
there's-
frustrating time
There's
with that game.
multiple opportunities to get it for like $1.
Right.
What is-
Overcooked 2 is what we're talking about.
What does
so.
Brett say? He yells.
Drop
at
my
me.
fucking mushroom. I wish I was clipping more at that
got
time.
So mad.
I could have done a whole Overcooked entire video.
It's just so funny the way you said "drop my fucking mushroom."
But the thing is, like, I just wasn't doing video at the time. We need to do it again and just be more prepared with 4 people. That'd be great. So,
All right. Anyways, so are we good?
Are we
Because
good?
I was gonna start just plugging Twitch and stuff. I didn't know
Go
if we
ahead.
read anything
yeah, I
else.
think we're getting
So
set.
a little bit out of order, but like I said, it's if you'd like to watch me stream, I stream on Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. It's twitch.tv/Q_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. I'm playing the Halo campaigns. I'm on Halo 2 right now, and the last couple days, being back from being,
Did you
yes.
stream yesterday?
yeah,
Oh.
I played The Sims. The last 2 days I played The Sims just because I've been
I
sick.
wanted you to play Halo today,
I know. I've been sick and I just wanted something laid back and.
but you had
easy
some
to-
funny moments on the
I
Sims.
had some very funny moments.
Sims 4 was on whatever the Sony free games is,
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus. So I have that on PlayStation Plus.
You should totally do
You're
it.
gonna hate
Well,
it.
it's console though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hate it. Never mind. Don't do it.
Yeah, but I have no basis for comparison because I've never played a
That's
Sims
true.
game.
Sims 3 is
I
really
think that
good.
you will get frustrated with the controls on 4. 3, fine. 4, It is meant for PC.
We'll see.
Okay. Just coming from a Sims player, just to let you know.
So
it's
the
horrible.
Xbox has mouse keyboard compatibility. I wonder if the PS4 does. Probably not.
That's a good question.
I bet they don't.
Sony is doing some weird stuff lately.
I know, but I mean Microsoft
Did you hear that
Windows.
Did you hear that they might be talking that their price point of their console for PS5 is going to be
500.
pretty high? Yeah,
But
500.
they haven't announced because I think they're waiting for.
Microsoft.
They're kind of
Microsoft.
playing chicken.
No, it's gonna be 500. Anyways,
Probably.
Yeah.
People still pay for it.
but with all that, if they don't have compatibility of keyboard and mouse right now, that's stupid because Microsoft's been doing it
I'm
for
gonna look it
a
up.
long
and
time.
plug.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and plug
Mine?
yours?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/Mr. L, MISTERL. I stream Tuesday and Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. I have been doing Rocket League. I went back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, played a little bit of that, and I played a little bit of Halo, actually, on Saturday morning as when I did there was a Halo, I'm on the Insider program, and there was a flight that you could play multiplayer and some of the campaign. So I played some of Halo Reach's campaign and played some multiplayer and had a blast doing it. It was actually a lot of fun playing keyboard and mouse on Halo. I had some moments where I was like, I messed up my controls and I'd throw a grenade instead of jumping, or throw a duck, or I did some weird stuff. You know how like going into the keyboard and mouse. I wonder how I'm going to be at Fortnite. It's going to be interesting. I'm just going to say. Yeah, I've been playing that. I will not be streaming on Saturday because Alex and I will be on.
I guess I second that. I will not be streaming this weekend as well.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll be on the road.
You won't be streaming until next week.
Like a week and a half.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitch. If you want to support the stream, do subscribe as well. And I do appreciate the follows and subscribes, likes, and shares and stuff.
Just because they've already answered, do you want to go ahead and give them a shout out?
Oh yeah, shout out to Jason on our stream, mentioning who is the most satisfying villain death, and they said Killmonger. That's from Black Panther. So we'll be talking about the rest of your comments on the next episode, which will not be.
Week.
Which will
not be next Monday.
We will not
That's
have
actually,
an episode.
when do you guys leave?
Friday morning.
Yeah.
That's good because I have plans Friday night. So
okay.
We'll have to watch Terminator the following week.
We were planning on that.
Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of time to do it.
Yeah. Plenty. Yeah, we have a full weekend. So yeah, there will not be episode 200, which is going to be a milestone episode. We will not have it next week. We'll be going another week. So taking a week off for our listeners who are our weekly listeners. So should we just finish up the plugs of our
March 9th?
Why is this so difficult for people to just
March 2nd?
What are you doing?
Sorry, I was trying to give everybody
when our
the
next
date.
episode
The
is.
next episode will be out.
We're just skipping a week.
March 2nd.
It's
March
fine.
2nd. Well, because we all have a
we have a following.
We have a following, and we're all gonna get messages next Monday that says, "Did you guys not put out an episode?
No, are you guys not recording? Are you guys not going live?
Are you not going live?" It doesn't matter. Either way. Thank you guys for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening. As far as our podcast plugs go, if you want to follow us on our social media, we are on Facebook, which is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we are on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. Turn your phone. It's messing with me. I don't need that.
I just wanted you to plug the thing.
On our social media apps, you can, gosh, now you really messed me up, Alex.
On your social media apps.
Yes, on the social media apps, we will have our Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. God, you really messed me up, Alex. I had a thing going.
Why did you do that?
Yes.
Doing this for 4 years.
I can read right there.
Making sure you don't forget.
Yes, on our social media apps, you can comment on our when we'll have our posts out. God damn it. I'm so mad at you right now. Comment on our social media. Please do so when we have our thing up. I had a whole system.
Wait, we've got the title.
This is why I
right
don't
there.
have a paper in front of
When
me.
we have our thing up.
Okay, when I have a paper in front of me, that's when you can say things. But if you want to call us, we do have a phone number that you can give us a message on. Our phone number is 224-225-5780. That is our PTO Unlimited voicemail. You can give us voicemails on there as well. We do have those on our audio. So do be sure to call us as well. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @Lemke619.
Brett_wings.
Q_kitty.
Thank you for the derail.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Hardcore.
repeat that phone number one more time?
No.
On a final note, I came up with
I
a
will.
little project that I'm going to do. And I don't almost never post on Twitter anymore, but I thought I might document this little project.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to obtain a copy of every single Madden starting with 2002. And I'm going to play a season on each one.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lengthy project.
I'm sure you can find most of...
I've already found them.
Oh, they're all probably less than $1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, there was a couple that are maybe a little bit more, but
They should
I could get all the copies I need for probably $30.
They are worthless after about 3 years ago.
Some of them are like 99 cents.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I'm going to do it all on the Sony platforms. I'm going to obtain a PS2.
Okay.
and then go through.
Oh,
the
you can
ones on
find that for
PS2.
cheap too.
Yep. And then I'm gonna do the next generation on PS3,
Mm-hmm.
and then probably the last few on PS4.
How long are you looking?
I'm going to play one season in like franchise mode
Okay.
on each game.
Gosh, you need to be a Twitch streamer. That'd be really interesting for you
I
to
don't
stream
think
that.
anybody really cares. I just want to do it for nostalgia.
You'd be
purposes.
surprised
You'd be very
how many
surprised
people
how
are
many
interested
people
in that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Well, anyways, you're gonna try it anyway. I was like, I was trying to think of a way we could set it up for you, but probably not. So, all right, is that all, guys? Are we gonna get on
I
out
just
of
wanted
here?
you to repeat that phone number.
Oh,
for
our phone
everybody.
number is 224-225-5780. That's 224 call PT0. So, and if you are from a podcast as well, do be sure to shout that out, and we'll make sure that that's on our audio episode next week or whatever. The next episode 200. You derailed me, and now my brain is just it's
Oh,
gone.
but you love me so much.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
All right, let's go, guys. All right, thank
happy
you guys.
post Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yes. Oh, did you do it? I doubt you did anything.
Nope.
No, I gave
I
Alex some
worked.
flowers.
Oh, you saw a movie.
On
On
Valentine's Day.
Tuesday.
Oh, it's
it's
Valentine's
not
Day week.
Valentine's Day at all, Alex.
Yeah, well,
Josh got me
Valentine's
flowers,
Day.
even though I told him not to.
Yeah.
Well.
I do. You'd want to.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
All right,
Okay.
guys. We're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks for episode 200. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Bye.
Bye.